Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about a Didun Design homage to the Audemars Piguet Offshore. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really does mean a lot. It means that I'm doing something right, and it encourages me to make more videos. So without further ado, let's have a look at this watch. Ordered from Aliexpress. Comes in a standard Didun Design box. Remove the outer box. Lift the lid to reveal the watch. You'll see straight away there is a rather bright coloured watch, and it is a quartz. You see the second hand ticking away there. This watch is part of a collection of brightly coloured watches. So without further ado, let's have a look at this. I must confess I have had this watch a few weeks now, and it has had a lot of wrist time. So if you do see that the strap is a little bit grubby, that is because it has had a lot of wrist time. And it seems to be quite a common problem with this watch and this style of watch. The bright coloured straps do get a little bit grubby and are quite hard to keep clean. So the watch itself is a quartz watch. You'll see on the dial there it says water resistant to 300 meters. This is not correct. On the back it actually says 30 meters. I would suggest that you're more likely to have a working watch after swimming in 30 meters than you are at the original stated depth on the dial. But saying that, it is not an expensive watch, so you can't be expecting really that sort of depths from a watch that actually cost about £24. So the pushers on this watch, you'll see in the subdial on the left, if I push the top pusher, you'll see that subdial move slightly backwards. That subdial looks to me as if it indicates the date. If you push the bottom pusher, the subdial will move slowly forwards. The second subdial on the right hand side, if I move the hands out of the way so you can see that, you'll see that as I do move the hands, that subdial moves itself. So it would appear to have almost like a 24-hour function with that subdial. However, it doesn't seem to line up to the correct hours. So at 10:30 it should really be down a bit more. This internal bezel crown, you unscrew it, and once you hear it pop out once it's fully engaged, and if you give it a turn, it does actually move that internal bezel. It's not the smoothest of actions, and in fact it does feel a bit gritty at times. It could well be just lack of use, but I don't know about you, but personally I think that's quite cool. And then you can screw it down and leave it to the desired setting. So on the back we have a solid case back, and this is screwed in by 8 screws. The strap, if you see on the side of the strap, these are actually attached to the lugs, with screws, which is quite a nice feature. The buckle on the bracelet does have the Didun Design logo. So like I said, this watch is part of a collection of brightly coloured watches that replicate the Audemars Piguet collection. There's a blue one, an orange one, and a green one, and obviously a yellow one. The brushing on this bezel is a nice quality. I have another brand that I have here, the Kimsden, and the brushing, I don't know whether you can tell, you can see the brush strokes on that bezel. And the actual feel of the watch, this one feels much better, much smoother, and it's just got a little bit of a better shine to it. So this is definitely the one to go for, I would say, even though this one is actually an automatic and this one is a quartz and they're about the same price. I would still have one of these over one of those. So let's just check out these dimensions on this watch. Now on the website it says that the dial is 40 millimeters. Now to me, that if we're looking at just the dial, well, that's coming up as about 30, and then if we incorporate the bezel, we're probably looking at 42. So then if we incorporate the crown, that's about 48. So no idea where they got these dimensions from. They even said that the thickness is 18 millimeters on the website. Well, that's about 18 there, so if we bring it in, it's about 14 and a half, 14, yeah, between 14 and a half and 15. And again, they said lug width 20. Well, this is more like 29. These are obviously just a quick measurement, so I wouldn't take the website as gospel, those specifications, but let's just see what it looks like on the wrist. So as I mentioned, these come in other colours, and I'm such a fan of this watch, really am, that I have got the other colours apart from the blue. I've got the green. I was looking forward to the green. It looked like a real lime green on the website, and it's actually a bit darker than I thought it was going to be. Again, exactly the same specifications, internal bezel, exactly the same watch but different colour. Prefer the yellow over the green, but I also have the orange. Here's the orange. I think they make a great collection of watches. So without further ado, let's try and get some close-up shots of these three. So guys, let me know in the comments below which ones would you go for, the orange, the yellow or the green. It's a tough call. I think first is yellow, second orange, third green. But let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is appreciated. And stay tuned and stay safe.